Why did Abraha hate the Kaaba so much that he led an army of 60,000 to destroy it? The Kaaba had become the most sacred place for the entire Arabian Peninsula. People from all over Arabia would come to Makkah to worship there, bringing immense wealth to the local tribes. Abraha couldn't stand the idea that these simple Makkans, without a king or a formal government, held such power and influence over the Arab world. Determined to divert attention away from the Kaaba, Abraha built a magnificent church in Sana'a, the capital of Yemen. He spared no expense, decorating it with precious jewels and making it one of the most stunning buildings Arabia had ever seen. His goal was clear: to make people abandon the Kaaba and turn to his church. But his plan failed miserably. No one paid attention to his church, and the pilgrims continued flocking to Makkah. Frustrated and humiliated, Abraha decided he had only one option left: to destroy the Kaaba itself. Abraha wasn't born into royalty. He was a slave in a small town under the Roman Empire, owned by a modest businessman. Yemen at the time was dominated by Jews, while nearby Abyssinia, Ethiopia, was predominantly Christian. The tension between these two groups had been simmering for years. The conflict escalated when Jewish forces attacked Christian areas, causing widespread destruction. This provoked the mighty Roman Empire, which was a Christian superpower at the time.
Assemble the army!
They backed Abyssinia and sent an army led by their slave general Abraha to crush the Jewish rulers in Yemen. With an army of 100,000, Abraha defeated the Jewish kingdom and became a powerful figure. But Abraha's ambitions didn't stop there. After consolidating power in Yemen, he broke away from Abyssinia and declared himself independent. The Abyssinian king, furious at Abraha's betrayal, sent another army to defeat him. However, this army turned against their own general, killed him, and joined Abraha's forces instead. Abraha emerged stronger than ever, becoming the most influential ruler in the Arabian Peninsula. Except for one thing: the Kaaba. Every year, thousands of Arabs continued their pilgrimage to Makkah. Abraha, jealous of this religious and economic hub, decided to build a rival structure, the Grand Church in Sana'a. Despite its unmatched beauty and luxury, no one came to worship there. This failure led Abraha to take drastic measures. He gathered an army of 60,000 soldiers and marched toward Makkah to destroy the Kaaba. His plan was simple. Once the Kaaba was gone, people would have no choice but to turn to his church. When Abraha's forces reached the outskirts of Makkah, he seized some camels belonging to the Quraysh chief, Abdul Muttalib. Abdul Muttalib went to meet Abraha, who mocked him, saying, "I thought you'd come to plead for the Kaaba, but you're only concerned about your camels." Abdul Muttalib replied calmly, "I am the owner of these camels, and I ask for what belongs to me. As for the Kaaba, it has its own Lord, and he will protect it." Abraha laughed and ordered his army to prepare for the attack. But as soon as they approached the Kaaba, his prized elephant refused to move. No matter how much they tried, it wouldn't take a single step forward. At that moment, something extraordinary happened. Flocks of birds appeared in the sky, each carrying small stones in their beaks and claws. These stones, when dropped on Abraha's soldiers, caused severe wounds and infections. Many historians believe this could have been an extreme outbreak of a disease like smallpox, but the result was devastating. The soldiers' bodies erupted with sores, and some even lost their flesh, revealing their bones. Abraha's once mighty army scattered, defeated, and broken. The survivors fled, but few made it back to Yemen. Abraha himself succumbed to his injuries before he could return home. This miraculous event spread across Arabia like wildfire. The Quraysh, who safeguarded the Kaaba, rose to prominence, becoming the respected leaders of Makkah. Pilgrims from all over the region flocked to the Kaaba in even greater numbers, and Makkah flourished economically. That same year, something extraordinary happened. In Persia, the sacred fire in their grand temple, which had burned for centuries, suddenly extinguished. And in Makkah, on an ordinary day, an extraordinary child was born. His name was Muhammad, peace be upon him.